Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought I would share a few of my August favorites before September slips away from me as well. So let's get started. So I thought I would start with some projects that I was loving in August, and this is kind of the main one. Over on my Patreon page, we spent a couple of hours doing this little project. I put together a base album using the digital collection of Cute Girl. Obviously, I don't have any physical product of that left anymore, but it is one of my favorites, and I had seen, I'll pop a photo up here, I had seen this throwback layout from Nellie and Clem, and it just really inspired me to want to play with it again. So I put together a base album. I have one of these 4x4 albums kind of just laying around. I thought it looked cute with the collection. And then I ran out of steam. I ran out of ideas. I had no actual purpose for the album. So I asked my patrons what I should use the album for. They came up with some cool suggestions. And then we spent a couple of hours on the live stream at the end of last month putting it all together, and I'm super stoked with how this turned out. Like, it's so cute. It's one of those projects, like, you know, because I didn't have a purpose for it, I wasn't really sure how it was going to sort of work, how it was going to work out, and in the end I just love it. It's kind of loosely based off, I guess, me and other cute girls, including Lil and Mel, but some of my friends, some of my family, and just loving how it sort of came together. It's just such cute colors. The collection's really fun. I printed out some digital papers, some on acetate, some just on cardstock. I printed out some ephemera, trimmed it all out, and then went to town on my silhouette and cut out a bunch of cut files that I used in here. And just had the best time kind of putting these pages all together. So the whole thing came together really quickly in the end, and I'm just loving how this turned out. So this was by far my favorite little project in August. August was just one of those months that I didn't quite, and it definitely was not as productive as July. I wasn't feeling terribly crafty. We've had a bit of lockdown here in New Zealand, and it kind of took the wind out of my sails, and so I've just been taking things easy. But this was definitely a favorite project, and especially a favorite project to work on with my favorite people. So another couple of favorite layouts, projects, I guess, but more a style that I'd really love to be able to just dig back into a little bit more in September is sort of simple traveler's notebook layouts. So ones that don't take a long time to put together. This one here, like, literally took me 13 minutes. I was timing it. I feel like, I don't know, I think because I'm not in that zone at the moment, everything feels a little bit harder than it should be, and so I'm kind of hoping that I can strip back and recreate a couple more of this sort of style of layout that's just really pared back, really simple, and really easy to put together. So I totally enjoyed putting these two layouts together, and I'm hoping I can do a little bit more of that in September. Now, as far as products go, I've got a couple of collections to share that arrived on my doorstep in August that I just love. The first of which is This Is Us from Rosie Studios. It's very similar, I feel, in tone to the Rare and Beautiful collection, which I just loved using. This one has a little bit more kind of color in it. Rare and Beautiful was really pared back in the selection of colors that it had, whereas this one, you can see it's a little bit more variety in here. Lots of journal cards and stickers. I loved these little nesting doll stamps. Lots of florals, but also lots of really simple patterns, so I think it'll be great in notebooks. I'm also planning on maybe doing some Project Life with it. If I flick through the 6x6 pad, it'll be easier to sort of show you the variety of patterns and colors in here, but I just love it. It's kind of got all of those muted colors, which I've kind of been loving lately. There is some gold foil in here too, but I love that there's also a mix of blues and neutrals. there's all the colors in here, but super pretty. I've got lots to play with here. Thank you, Alice, for sending this to me, and I can't wait to play with a little bit more next month. Now, I had mentioned in last month's favorite video that I was excited about getting this 31 collection. It arrived. I've already dug in and played with this, but I just love it. I have been umming and ahhing over how I want to do a project in October. I mean, I know I want to do one, I just don't know how. But this morning I had a little bit of a brainwave and I'm super excited, so I'm gonna leave this out on my desk when I'm finished here because I really want to get in and kind of dig around and have a bit of a play. Like I said, I have already played a little bit with this. I did send some of this collection up to Alice, and so I had to make a little something to send with it. I popped some pictures up here of what I sent her, just a tiny little memory deck sort of loaded pocket thing, which was fun to play with and really only got my excitement pumped for playing with this collection. I'm going to see whether I can add to it from my stash, but I think you can see here pink is going to be a big theme for me in October, so I'm excited to dig in and play. I know I have to focus on September 1st, which I'm doing Stamp-tember. If you haven't seen, I think the last video I put up, I really want to just focus on stamps in September, kind of get back into my stash. I've got a massive stash of stamps and I just feel like I haven't really done them justice lately. So that's what I'm going to be doing in September, but I'm already excited about October. And now as far as inspiration goes in August, I probably spent more time absorbing inspiration than I did actually creating things. So one of the people that I've been loving following on Instagram actually is Brooke from Mint Green Thumb. And she has been super into art journaling. I know she signed up with Get Messy. I used to have a Get Messy subscription. I haven't done it in years. And as much as I've loved her inspiration, I haven't actually dove in and done any art journaling myself, but I love watching. I'm going to put a few things up here. Like, she's been posting some really fun reels over on Instagram, showing a little bit more about her process of putting pages together, but also the way she like puts the books together, which is so fun to watch. Yeah, just real inspiration sort of stuff. So if you don't follow her over there, I highly suggest you do. Another thing that I've been loving, and I think was adding to a little bit to my confusion about how I wanted to do my October project, is I've kind of been seeing a lot of memory decks cards lately, and I haven't made a memory decks card in a really long time, and I'm kind of getting the itch. So that was one of the ideas that I sort of had for my October project. I've got a couple of examples, like there was some from Tennille from Paper Milkshake. Nyala from Paper Button Loves had some really gorgeous ones, which combined my love of the 31 collection as well. Michelle from Michelle's Empty Nest has been doing some really cute memory decks cards, actual sort of keeping memory decks cards. And also Alicia from Love Letter Generation. I mean, she's always got beautiful projects, but I just loved this set of cards too. So I've really been loving memory decks card projects. I just haven't made any myself, so I might have to remedy that really soon. And my last little inspiration that I was loving in August, Alice made a embellished traveler's notebook. And again, combining two of my favorites here. She followed my tutorial from my Patreon page and put together this gorgeous, gorgeous notebook using the This Is Us collection. So again, I was bound to love it. It is just the most amazing notebook, and it's so pretty. I will leave the link to her YouTube video where she does a complete flip through. She's even boxed the entire notebook. It is the most gorgeous gift. Do go over and check it out if you haven't seen it already. So those were a few of the things I was loving in August. It was definitely less of a productive month than July was. I'm hoping September is a little bit different. I am super looking forward to Stamptember and just really digging into my stamp stash and kind of, I guess, going back to my roots. Yeah, I'm just not feeling in the zone lately, and so I'm hoping that I can remedy that before diving into October. Hey, as always, if you've got any recommendations, do leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again really soon. Bye, guys.